screen isn't up. I can't tell if we're on.
Yep, you're on.
All right, so we'll call the June 26th Architecture Review Board meeting to order. Elise, if you could please call the roll.
Zach Rust.
Here.
Dave Alday.
Here.
Jerry Jones.
Here?
Joe Clark.
Here.
Pam Langren. Here.
And Bob is not, and Dick is not. All right, if we could please have everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any conflicts of interest for board members with today's submittal item? Hearing none, we'll move to, approval of the minutes from back on March 27th.
Move to approve?
Sorry, it's May 22nd. I'm on the wrong form. We had a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. Thank you. And then more housekeeping. We are needing to get our election of our chair and vice chair today's meeting. So the floor is open for nominations.
I move to nominate Joe as the chair and Jerry as the vice chair.
Second.
Any further discussion? Are you a willing victim,
Yes,
Jerry?
yes.
All right. In that case, we will vote on that as a combined ballot. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are duly elected. Thank you very much for your service. Brings us to item number 7 on the agenda, the proposed construction of the new multi-tenant convenience store, gas station, and fueling canopy, northwest corner of 15th and Geely. If your team could come to the podium and give us a brief presentation on what you're proposing, please. How do I turn on my screen?
We're proposing a new 5,900 square foot convenience store and mixed-use placement at the intersection of 15th and Geely.
If you could hold up just a second, I'm not sure your mic is on. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. That one.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, better now? There we go.
Better, thank you.
Should I start over or just?
If you wouldn't mind, just for anyone
meeting
who
minutes,
might
yep.
be watching in.
Yep. We're proposing a new 5,900 square foot convenience store and mixed-use building on the corner of 15th and Geely Avenue. There would also be a 1,900 square foot fueling canopy as well. The fueling canopy would be the same as the last time submitted, be a BP canopy. We changed the standard BP helos and signage to meet city requirements without extending beyond the face of the canopy to meet square footage requirements for the signage as well. And then we're also proposing to have matching masonry on the canopy that there would be on the building. The major difference, or I guess change to the building versus the last time we submitted, would be taking off the second story. The owner was proposing to have office spaces on the second floor, and for budget reasons, we removed the second floor. And he's going to bring his offices elsewhere. And for that reason, we reconfigured the elevations of the building. We kept the same building materials and added some extra EIFS as architectural vertical breaks. We kept the 4-foot masonry base around the building, kept LP panel siding, similar to the siding used at the recently completed project on Superior Avenue, with black banding and canopies to break up the building as well. So,
Great, thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate all the efforts you guys have gone through with the back and forth getting it to this point. It's good to see it submitted and ready to go. The only question architecturally I had is backing up a step. It was pointed out that the zoning on the submittal was calling for central commercial, I believe, which I think the zoning district is actually different.
Okay,
City checked it, and it doesn't change any of the parameters.
okay,
Just need to be updated on the submittal. You can work that out with the city.
okay, yeah,
Architecturally, the thing that kept catching my eye looking at your elevations, on the south elevation, most places around the building on the corners and at the transitions at the parapet height, you're using that vertical light-colored ephes as a transition. But on the right side, the cafe, as the parapet pops up there, it doesn't have that element on the left side of that cafe higher parapet. Just wondering if there was a reason for that, and if you had looked at including it there and maybe shifting the window to keep it then more centered in the field element.
I'm not sure if we should.
yeah, I guess, well, where's the interior wall in there? That window cannot shift to it'd be to the west because there's an interior wall right there. I guess there isn't really a reason that we didn't have a vertical aspect there, and we're not opposed to it if we can fit it inside that window. Let me look.
I kept looking at the elevations, trying not to let it bug me, but it did keep catching my eye.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone else noticed that, or if there are thoughts from anyone else on the board. Does everyone see where I'm meaning?
She kept doing it there, but no, I saw it originally. It didn't bother me, but I can see what you're pointing out. As long as it doesn't, is it a problem for you guys to add that in? No.
no, I don't think it'd be a problem. I guess the reason we have it drawn as is we kind of wanted the J-Mart to be a centerpiece of it, and that's why we highlighted that with the vertical aspects, and then breaking up all four corners as well. But, yeah, if we want to highlight the elevation changes, I don't think that'll be an issue.
And that's certainly a valid argument. The question I'd have then is it worth having that raised parapet at the cafe corner? Or would it be better just to drop it all down so that you've got the J-Mart as the elevated parapet?
The thought behind the raised parapet, which we can drop it, but the thought was to hide all our mechanicals.
Yeah.
So that's why we raised that in that corner, because that's where the visual, people would be able to see it from the street. Everything would be hidden behind the raised J-Mart section and then the raised section over the cafe with kitchen equipment.
Yeah, we definitely want to keep the screening for the equipment.
Yep.
As to whether that vertical element is introduced there, that would be one to maybe take a look at.
Okay.
If it's problematic and it's fighting too much against the J-Mart element being focal, I wouldn't mind keeping it the way it is. Just every time I looked at the elevation, that little change in the parapet height caught my eye.
Okay.
So if we get a motion for this, that can be presented as an option to be reviewed with the city
So make a motion to approve, subject to them reviewing that, or?
at staff level
At staff.
review.
Okay.
Elise, if you're comfortable with that. So was that a motion? So we do have a motion and a second. Snuck in there. Thank you. Any further discussion?
Looks good.
We didn't hit on anything else, but I hadn't seen anything else.
Previous
On the
drawing was
drawings?
fine, except for the second floor. Just gone now.
Yep.
Perfect. Hearing no further discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? It's approved. Great. Thank you very much. So subject to just take a look at that and review it at staff level with
Yeah.
the city.
Yep, we'll send that over this week.
To
So.
figure out which way we want to take that. But
Yep.
I think either way would be great.
All right,
Thank you very much. All right, our next meeting looks to be July 10th. So have a great 4th of July, everyone. Yep. Okay, potential conflict there, but I think I'll be here, so that's fine.
Move to adjourn?
Thank you. Do we have a second? Great. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? We're adjourned. Thanks, everyone. So, this is right here. So